6 of us came yesterday on the 8th of September. Of the 6, so two of us, myself and Chehui, we came in the morning. The other 4 came in the afternoon flight. So they are Pastor, King King, Irene, and Albert. So first day, nothing much. We just come in, then we have dinner at the hotel. This time at Minama Hotel.
We are very happy to have Reverend Jackson and his team this year again. And Reverend Jackson and his group have come here for 3 times. And then Reverend Jackson gave us a very rich lectures in the past and also this year on Jonah. So we are very encouraged and blessed by his teaching on the book of Jonah this year.
There are almost 100 odd people who turn up, so it's much more compared to last year. And every one of us are in the room intensely listening to Pastor Jack sharing on the book of Jonah. So for me that is very encouraging. Second is the way that the teaching was done. So Pastor Jack will share, of course, in English, and then later on Reverend David Koba will translate into Burmese, and then finally Reverend Salai will translate into the Chin language. So there's this on and off of the translation of the message. So for me that's the thing that left me the most impression.
It's very far, I should say. Some people, about 5 people, come from next to Bangladesh, which is a place nearby Rohingya. And then some people come from Chin State and around Kalimut, which they spend about 24 hours on bus, one whole night and half days.
Of course, very interesting, because his teaching is give me some point out of the for the unbelievers and also our communities of people who don't really know God and people who don't really touch in God, and they know only about God. They didn't really know from the heart. So I can point from these teachings and call back to them to go to the church and communicate with fellowship with the Christian people and unbelievers also.
Yeah, the mission have the VBS on the second day. So the VBS consists of first the hymn, we sing some hymn, and then followed by lessons from the book of Daniel. Besides VBS, the ladies they have the ladies ministry taken by Willing.
My role for this year is VBS in charge coordinator, to get the lesson plan out, roll out, to get the lion face mask ready, getting the toys, the hula hoops, the rubber balls for the game section. The children themselves, how they responded to the lessons, and actually some of them use quite big words like exile. The king Nebuchadnezzar was exiled. That really set me up.
We first came in 1998 when I taught at the Fundamental School of Theology here in Yangon, where Reverend Salai then was attending my class. He was one of the lecturers. In 2000, we came again to ordain a Reverend and to come. In the year 2012, Reverend Salai contacted me and said that, can you come to help us with the building up of the Evangelical Presbyterian Church? We discussed with the session and we prayed about it. And Myanmar is an important mission field and part of ASEAN. So the first mission team came here 3 years ago, and we're involved in helping with the Evangelical Presbyterian churches.
Also, that we are very grateful because that having this privilege and opportunity to join that Maratha team, but to also learn that from the brethren together how that mission ministry works.
Well, on this mission trip, I get to see many more women like this afternoon, and many more came. I mean, they make a point to come from as far as the Falam Chin State, and to come and to study the Word of God, and to see their face beaming with joy to receive the Word of God is an encouragement by itself. And also to be able to have the privilege of bringing across the goodie bags, the gifts, and to show, mainly is to show our sincere encouragement for the Word of God even in this big land of Burma.
Here we are at the Ganoji Garden. The whole group of us, we have been here for about half an hour or so. The reason is because this morning the children from the orphanage, they were supposed to take a bus to come to the zoo. The zoo is just nearby, walking distance, and somehow the bus broke down, and another bus needed to be arranged, but it took them a very long time. So for that reason, we are still waiting for them to arrive. They are on the way now. Probably take them another hour or so. And now the plan is that this afternoon, the VBS, most likely we will not have time to complete the VBS. So instead we're going to swap the program. So the VBS will be held on Saturday afternoon.
This morning is quite interesting. We went to Leku to pick up the children by 7 in the morning. And almost when we get to Leku town, the bus engine becomes something wrong. So the drivers tried to repair it for half an hour, but they couldn't. Then they called to the company to change the bus. So we wait another bus for 2.5 hours. We were supposed to come here by 9:30 or 10, but we come here by 12:30. So it was really a headache. I think 75% of the children got car sick and vomiting and all those. And then now most of them are quite okay, but two children got sick, so they cannot eat. But we enjoy anything. We eat nice food. All the children enjoy, and now also they enjoy to see different kind of animals.
Then we saw all the animals, and we had a short lecture of the animals in the Bible, and we had a nice ice cream treat. It was very nice to meet with the kids, and they were very happy to spend this day out.
Very happy because it's the first time. Before I cannot come here, and we cannot pay money, so this is the first time.
So today we left early this morning, and then we went to BRS. Deacon Peter Ong actually gave us a sort of a sermon on biblical worship. And then right now we are at the Emmanuel Orphanage. We were supposed to go to the orphanage yesterday, but then there was a change in plans, so we decided to come today.
I think it went well this morning at the Bible Reform Seminary. There was quite a number of people there. I believe it was about 70 to 80 people. It was on the topic of biblical reform worship, and we went through some of the narratives in the Old and New Testament to glean some of the principles of reform worship, and then to conclude on the regulative principle and some applications in terms of the worship in corporate wise in the church, and also for personal worship.
Thank you so much for this preaching and encouragement, because this is a blessing for me, especially for our country, especially for the Sabbath Church weekend using, and I have many blessings from Peter.
I thank God I'm able to come here and visit them. to see how they live and how we can actually help them also. Thankful that we also can teach them lessons from the Bible also, and also that we can help them in whatever way also. Pray that even for the lessons that they will come true to them, that to know that Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven. See, this child here, this orphan here was also left behind. He's only 4 months old. So this place is sort of a haven for all the orphans.